Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 6, and this will be my review for The Flash Season 6, Episode 4, otherwise entitled, There Will Be Blood. And this episode is Halloween themed, which is very cool, especially with what we saw in this episode. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, I have watched Arrow, and the review for episode 3 will be coming out later today. Now, before I start the video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe button so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Now, obviously, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the episode, then stop watching this video because I will be covering some major spoilers that you definitely wouldn't want to hear from me. But for those who have seen the episode, or those who just don't care about spoilers, then here is my review. So this episode kicks off with Ramsey looking for some more blood, and he goes into some place and he steals the blood, and he uses all that blood in order for him to survive. Now we do have Barry planning on getting Cisco to help him to find a cure for Ramsey, and Cisco's confused as Cisco's main priority after what Barry revealed to him last episode is to save Barry and not to focus on some random dude. Now we do also get Harrison Nash Wells arrive in Star Labs, and he offers Team Flash to help him retrieve something that will help cure Ramsey in return for something else. And it's this device which helps him track something, which I will get onto later on. Now we see this Wells take Team Flash to some lab and to get this green serum. I can't remember what the lab is called, but this serum was the thing that would essentially cure Ramsey. And we get a cool throwback to season 3 as Harrison Nash Wells mentions that this device or thing they're looking for was stolen off the Dominator's ship. Now Cisco, on the other hand, wants to use that cure to prevent Barry from dying due to the antimatter, and he even asks Wells if this would work, and it pretty much would, and this pretty much leads to Cisco's plan, which is to use this serum to save Barry rather than giving it to Ramsey, which is kinda selfish, but yeah, he did it. And we do get some sick takedowns by the new Wells as he disappears out of nowhere, and Barry and Cisco got caught by some security guards. But yeah, Nash Wells knocks the security guards out, and it was very sick. Now we do see Cisco steal the serum and he hides it away, and then when Barry and Nash Wells come into the room, Cisco's like, oh no, it's not there, it's gone, someone's been here before us. So yeah, pretty much he lied. Now one thing that was really cool is the smoke ball thing, which helps them teleport, which was really cool. Now we do have this scene where Barry finds out that Cisco lied about the serum. Now one thing which was really weird is that why couldn't Cisco hide that goddamn box somewhere else instead of just leaving in the middle of the room where Barry certainly wouldn't find it. But yeah, Barry enters Cisco's workshop, and he goes what's this? And then Cisco's just it's something for Killer Frost. But then when Barry opens it, he finds out that it's the cure for Ramsey. Yeah, but this does lead to some tension created between Cisco and Barry just teaches Cisco a lesson, and he did say that he wanted Cisco to be the team leader after Barry dies in Crisis. But yeah, it never sucks when you have Barry and Cisco share a scene together, and just like this one, it was amazing. Now Roth had been stressed over the fact that Barry will die in Crisis as well, and due to this does lead him to shift his main focus on Barry instead of dealing with the Dearborn case. And we do get scenes between Roth and Iris, which wasn't the best scenes. I don't know why, but I just didn't like those scenes. It could be just me, but I didn't like it. But yeah, then we do have much better scenes between Roth and him sharing some screen time with another character, and that is Joe and Ralph. Yeah, it was a much better scene than what we saw with Ralph and Iris. Joe basically tells Ralph, so Joe basically tells Ralph, he's like, "It's Barry, isn't it?" And they start talking about it like that, and it was really cool. Now we do see Barry give Ramsey the cure, but it ends up not working, and I was shocked. I thought it would have worked, but yeah, this leads to Ramsey going completely insane, and he just goes mental, making him break his oath as a doctor, and becomes blood work. And essentially, Ramsey realizes that he has to kill in order to survive, and this leads to Ramsey heading to Central City Hospital. Now, wow, wow, we get Barry and Caitlin enter the hospital, and it was just so gothic and creepy, and it was perfectly executed. Now we did get Barry throw lightning, which was really cool, and seeing the zombies were really creepy, and Killer Frost scenes was really good, like that ice thingy, and you see this like the shadow of the zombies behind the ice. That was really cool. Now we do see the zombies we do see the zombies turn to fully blood, which was weird, but yeah, it's like when Ramsey controls them, like when they're gone, like they just turn into fully blood, like their bones and everything are just gone. Now we had this scene where Ramsey killed the scientist in front of Barry's face, which was awesome. Now this scientist was, I think, well, this doctor was this guy that was the doctor for Ramsey's mother, and Ramsey did plan to leave this guy last because he did blame him for not saving his mother, and he wanted him to fear Ramsey, so yeah, he left that doctor for last. Now, arguably the best part of this episode, we had this very powerful scene with Barry and Joe, and as I said in my previous review, it never sucks when these two share some screen time together. But we find out that Joe was angry about the fact that Barry is dying, and like he couldn't believe that Barry's destiny was to die for Crisis on Infinite Earths due to him saving countless amounts of lives and people, more than Central City Police has ever saved, and Barry gets a death in return. And wow, both actors killed it. This scene was easily the best part of this episode. Now we do have Barry upset about that, like about what Ramsey did, and yeah. Now we get in the end of this episode, we get Nash Wells go underground again, and he uses the device Cisco gave him to create a hologram of what happened earlier on, and we saw the monitor walking towards something, and I have no idea what is happening over here, but I am very excited to see what will happen with this character. Now he could be Pariah, but I don't know. I do predict that this guy will be Pariah, because like how many crisis teas, well, we only had one, but like last episode could count if you want, but I have a feeling that this guy will be Pariah. Now Harrison Nash Wells will stick around the Flash after Crisis, so this does lead me to believe that he may not be Pariah, but I am predicting that this guy will be Pariah. But yeah, I don't know. No, and yeah, this was just a massive Crisis teaser, and I am very excited to see what is next. Overall, this episode was amazing. It fit the Halloween theme so perfectly. It was so gothic. We had Barry throw lightning in a very long time, and basically everything was really good. Ramsey was so good as well. He was so scary and stuff, and you just saw how like mentally insane he got after the cures don't work. And Barry and Cisco's tension was resolved towards the end as well, but they were really good scenes as well. So I give this episode a 9.5 out of 10, with my highlight character being, I'm gonna say Ramsey, but it also was Joe due to that scene. So Ramsey and Joe, and Ramsey just because like he killed it in this episode. He was so gothic, and it was just so good. He was scary, and he became like full on blood work, where he started killing so many innocent people. And Joe, on the other hand, had very good emotional scenes in this episode. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this, guys. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video, which will be my Arrow Season 8 Episode 3 review.